On Tuesday, the White House confirmed U.S. President Donald Trump's decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital, expected to be announced on Wednesday. Asked if he had any reservations,
the president, I would say, is pretty solid in his thinking at this point.
In a phone call earlier on Tuesday, an aide to Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas said Trump informed Abbas of his intentions to move the U.S. Embassy in Israel from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. Abbas reportedly pushed back. Trump also spoke by phone to Israel's Prime Minister, Jordan's King, and Egypt's President. Palestinians want East Jerusalem as the capital of their future state.
There is no deal that starts with destroying the essence of the two-state solution and the possibility of peace between the two countries, Palestine and Israel.
Palestinians are calling for 3 days of protests. On Tuesday, Abbas called an emergency meeting of his top advisors. One aide said if the move happens, the Palestinians may sever ties with the U.S. administration. Israelis have been largely supportive of such a shift, but on Tuesday kept relatively quiet, except to reiterate the official position.
Jerusalem has been the Jewish capital for 3,000 years. It was never and will never be the capital of anyone else.
Meanwhile, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt all warned of possible consequences for the two-state solution and for the region. The Turkish president, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, warned the move would cross, quote, a red line for Muslims.
Our struggle on this matter will continue with resolve. As a matter of fact, this can go as far as breaking off our diplomatic relations with Israel.
The French president, Emmanuel Macron, has appealed to the U.S. not to make the move. So too did Germany's foreign minister. The EU's top diplomat, Federica Mogherini, appeared in Brussels alongside Rex Tillerson, the U.S. Secretary of State. She said the final status of Jerusalem should be left to the negotiating table. He said nothing. Senior White House officials say Trump's decision is essentially an affirmation of reality and that the embassy move could take years. They say none of this essentially changes U.S. foreign policy on East Jerusalem, on the two-state solution, and on final borders between the Israelis and the Palestinians. Roe Ruttenberg, CGTN in Washington.